Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Saturday, March 12th, 2016, around 5:55 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be a very sunny day out, highs 61, 62, is above average, 20 degrees above average for this time of year, which is good. Get out and enjoy it because tomorrow's going to be another nice day. Next week it's going to be a little bit overcast and some rain on and off, but it's nice though because no snow in the future, the immediate future. Long term, probably next year we could get snow. Some news to report. The Houston Rockets beat the Boston Celtics by the score of 102-98. The Rockets ended the Boston Celtics 14-game winning streak at the TD Garden. It was going to come to an end anyway. And the UMass Lowell Riverhawks beat BU by a score of 3-2 last night to go up 1-0 in the Hockey East quarterfinals. They play again tonight at the Songus Arena. I know a couple of big UMass Lowell fans. And 104 years ago today, the Girl Scouts of America were founded. And 10 years ago today, Huda Girl Crystal, also known as Crystal Pistol, waited for me on the record-breaking 51st time. She would wait on me 64 times at the old Hooters of Boston. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is a new list of the top 50 greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time. Heroes is like the bad guy or rule breakers or the villains. And this is a very impressive list I have. I'm going to be doing it 10 at a time, and a lot of these wrestlers on the list, some of them are figureheads, promoters, and managers, and valet. So about maybe 20% of this is like managers on here, which I included. And here they are. Number 50 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, Bill Alfonso Fonzie. Bill was a long-time referee for Championship Wrestling for Florida, Jim Crockett Promotions, and WWE. In 1995, he went to ECW as a special troubleshooting referee, but he came in heel referee. He didn't like the ECW violent matches, and he was healing on that. Eventually, he became a heel manager for Taz, RVD, and Sabu. Bill Alfonso would always blow the whistle and shake the rope like madman. It was so crazy. Comes in at number 50. Number 49 on this list of the greatest professional pro wrestling heroes of all time, Sheik Adnan Al-Kaisi, who was a wrestler and manager in the AWA. He managed a lot of wrestlers, including Ken Patera, Jerry Blackwell, and Borisukov, the Mongolian Stopper, Mass Superstar, Iron Sheik. He was known as General Adnan in the WWE, managing Sergeant Slaughter. He would talk in Iranian. He was legitimately knew Saddam Hussein in Iraq because he was part of the Iraq national wrestling team, and he actually beat Andre the Giant in a wrestling card in Iraq. And at one time he wrestled as Billy White Wolf in the WWF. Comes in at number 49. Number 48 on this list of greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert was a very great heel in the UWF, Mid-South, and Memphis. He feuded with Jerry the King Lawler. He was known for throwing fireballs. Also, he was in ECW, the beginnings, Eddie Gilbert, but he would leave territories after complaining to management. He was a great booker, great mind for the business, but he passed away so young at the age of 33. Probably in the near future I'll do a video blog on Eddie Gilbert. Number 47 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's the legendary manager of the Midnight Express and other famous tag teams, the Heavenly Bodies and others. Jim Cornette used the tennis racket a lot for heat, and he was a great talker and probably a great heel manager. Number 46 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, The Rocket, Owen Hart. Owen Hart was a lower mid-card wrestler in WWE for a few years in the early 90s until he turned on his brother Bret the Hitman Hart at Royal Rumble 1994, and that was a great career move for him. Owen Hart became an awesome heel, a top heel, feuding with his brother Bret and others. He formed tag teams with Yokozuna and Davey Boy Smith and Jeff Jarrett. They were WWE Tag Team Champions. He also injured Stone Cold Steve Austin at SummerSlam 1997. Owen Hart passed away very young in a tragic accident at Over the Edge 1999 at the age of 34. Number 45 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, Jerry the King Lawler. That's right, he's one of the few wrestlers that were on the face one and the heel one. And Jerry the King Lawler in other territories besides Memphis mainly played a heel, especially in the AWA and other territories in the WWE. He was a big talker, mainly more of a comedy heel when he wrestled, and he was a great heel commentator for years in the WWE. Got very annoyed when he did the puppies. Now he's back as a heel announcer again on WWE television SmackDown after being years as a face announcer, which was kind of a little pointless in my humble opinion. Jerry the King Lawler comes in at number 45. Number 44 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. Paul Orndorff, natural as a heel. He was a heel in Mid-South, and eventually in the WWE he turned against Hulk Hogan on Edition of Championship Wrestling, giving him a pile driver in a tag team match between King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd. Him and Hogan had a long-running feud, probably one of the biggest drawing-making feuds in WWE history. Number 43 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase, very natural as a heel. He started in Mid-South Wrestling as a heel, and he used a controversial glove to use a foreign object, turning on the Junkyard Dog, and that was a great heel one he had, but he became even more bigger as the $1 Million Man. Everybody has a prize, having a signature lap, having a bodyguard Virgil, and buying stuff. He even tried to buy the WWE Championship, but it was voided, so he made the $1 Million belt. Comes in at number 43. Number 42 on this list of the greatest professional wrestling heroes of all time, Tully Blanchard. Tully Blanchard, very great heel in Southwest Championship Wrestling and Mid-Atlantic. He had legendary feuds with Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes, a part of the Four Horsemen, and he was an awesome heel. He was a 2012 WWE Hall of Famer. And number 41 on this list, to end it right here, right now, is Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Eddie was such a good face, but he was even a better heel. He, cheated to win. He had a feud with Rey Mysterio Jr. Also, his WCW work as a heel was outstanding, forming the LWO, Latino Order with all the Mexican luchadors, and the WCW kind of a playoff of the NWO. And that's about it on that. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs. One will be about the Burlington, Massachusetts public transportation system, the B-Line, and the third and final video blog tonight will be about Hockey Night in Canada's play-by-play announcer, Bob Cole. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunning guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning. She's the best. And Amy Swensey's awesome. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Catherine Prelata, Fox 25 rocks. And in the word of Dee Patel last week, no boss, don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, blogs, send it to me. And coming soon is the second Ask Rich video blog questions and answers. So questions, please. See you later.